A sniper is a military, paramilitary marksman who engages targets from positions of concealment or at distances exceeding the target's detection capabilities. Snipers generally have specialized training and are equipped with high-precision rifles and high magnification optics, and often also serve as scouts, observers feeding tactical information back to their units or command headquarters. In addition to long-range and high-grade marksmanship, military snipers are trained in a variety of special operation techniques: detection, stalking, target range estimation methods, camouflage, fieldcraft, infiltration, special reconnaissance and observation, surveillance and target acquisition. The name sniper comes from the verb to snipe, which originated in the 1770s among soldiers in British India in reference to shooting snipes, a wadder that was considered an extremely challenging game bird for hunters due to its alertness, camouflaging color and erratic flight behavior. Snipe hunters therefore needed to be stealthy in addition to being good tracker and marksmen. In the 18th century, letters sent home by English officers in India referred to a day's rough shooting as going sniping, as it took a skilled flintlock sportsman a lot of patience and endurance to wing shoot a snipe in flight. Accomplishing such a shot was regarded as exceptional, and inevitably during the late 18th century, the term snipe shooting was simplified to sniping. This evolved to the agent noun sniper, first appearing by the 1820s. The term sniper was first attested militarily in 1824, becoming commonplace in the First World War. The older term, sharpshooter, comes from the calque of German word Scharfschütze, in use by British newspapers as early as 1801. The word alludes to good marksmanship, itself descendant of the shooting competitions that took place throughout the year in Munich in the 15th century. Small companies of shooters from the German states and Swiss cantons would form teams of Scharfschützen for such popular competitions, proudly carrying flags depicting a crossbow on one side and a target musket on the other. The earliest known date for the creation of a shooting club formed specifically for the use of firearms comes from Lucerne, Switzerland, where one club has a charter dating from 1466. During the American Civil War, Confederate marksmen equipped with the imported Whitworth rifles were famously known as the Whitworth sharpshooters. Snipers are also called hunters in many languages, due to the nature of the craft, being called cacadors, chasseurs and jägers. Other words for sniper include franc tirailleur, tirailleur d'élite and attirador d'escale. Different countries use different military doctrines regarding snipers in military units, settings, and tactics. Generally, a sniper's primary function in modern warfare is to provide detailed surveillance from a concealed position and, if necessary, to reduce the enemy's combat ability by neutralizing high-value targets and in the process pinning down and demoralizing the enemy. Typical sniper missions include managing intelligence information they gather during reconnaissance, target acquisition and impact feedback for airstrikes and artillery, assisting employed combat force with accurate fire support and counter-sniper tactics, killing enemy commanders, selecting targets of opportunity, and even destruction of military equipment, which tend to require use of anti-materiel rifles in the larger calibers such as the .50 BMG, like the Barrett M82, Macmillan TAC-50, and Denel NTW-20. Soviet and Russian-derived military doctrines include squad-level snipers. Snipers have increasingly been demonstrated as useful by US and UK forces in the recent Iraq campaign in a fire support role to cover the movement of infantry, especially in urban areas. Military snipers from the US, UK and other countries that adopt their military doctrine are typically deployed in two-man sniper teams consisting of a shooter and a spotter. A common practice is for a shooter and a spotter to take turns to avoid eye fatigue. In most recent combat operations occurring in large densely populated towns, such as Fallujah, Iraq, two teams would be deployed together to increase their security and effectiveness in an urban environment. A sniper team would be armed with a long-range weapon and a rapid-firing shorter-ranged weapon in case of close-quarter combat. The German doctrine of largely independent snipers and emphasis on concealment, developed during the Second World War, has been most influential on modern sniper tactics, and is currently used throughout Western militaries. Sniper rifles are classified as crew served in the United States military. A sniper team consists of a combination of at least one primary weapon operator, with other support personnel and force protection elements, such as a spotter or a flanker. Within the table of organization and equipment for both the United States Army A.